Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and this reading is for Friday, January 1st, New Year's Day, 2021. So of course my intention is for it to be a timeless reading and that I have a message from the universe in order to, for us to come back home to who we truly are and for us to grow and evolve. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups as the theme, but it's reversed. And we have the Five of Wands. We have two fives, and they're both reversed. And then we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so with the Five of Cups reversed as the theme, our message there is about letting go of grief, letting go of disappointments. You know, I never want anyone to avoid any type of grieving. I feel that grieving is definitely healing. It's definitely something that helps release us. So, this could be that, we're done. The grieving process is complete, or it could also just be that we're not going to be stuck in places where we're going to be disappointed anymore, because this card can be about forgiveness. This can be about, healing, deep healing. And of course, that encourages us to move on. So this is excellent. And I think that it's really important that, it's January 1st, that these cards have come through on January 1st. My goodness, it is really, really beautiful. Now, on another level, we're also not going to struggle anymore. We're forgiving, we're moving on, and we're not going to struggle with the challenging past anymore. And with the Hanged Man, we are seeing life from many different angles. We are increasing our perspicacity. Our capacity to perceive is growing. And that happens when we forgive and we release. And we, with this card, even when it's straight up, I always feel like, I always tell myself if I get this card, I have to remind myself, okay, the only struggle I should be dealing with is keeping my heart open. Well, when it comes through reversed, we're not struggling. We're not struggling on any level, Other people can get into this energy. Other people can get into this energy and this energy, but we're moving on. Now, again, like I said, I've never, if you're not fully done grieving, then please don't let me push it, because I don't ever want to be pushing anything like that. Because when the Five of Cups is straight up, that has to do with disappointment and loneliness, and like I said, grief and despair. So, if you're still in that, don't push it. Be with it. Be with it truly, because that's what will free you. But because it came through reverse, that tells me you guys have been doing really good grief work. You've been doing really good inner work to feel all of your feelings, and you're no longer stuck. The fives move, the energy moves. Now, same thing with the Five of Wands reversed, because that brings in, the solution. That brings in, it can bring in teamwork as well. Because when it's straight up, there's no teamwork there. There's just everybody trying to get to the top. And some people are falling off and some people are running away. But in this position, there is teamwork. There is collaboration. There is some, compromise that's going on even. So that's beautiful. Now, when it comes, that's if, you're dealing in relationship. I would say that there's a resolution here, there's a forgiveness, and there's some peace and healing that is bringing more hope for the future. And then with this card, this brings in the element of other relationships. So that could be what it is. Now, if it's just you on your own inner levels, this tells me that you've done your grief work and you're free. And so now this is the time for collaboration, but this is also the time where you can pat yourself on the back because you're no longer going to struggle. We only struggle when we don't open our hearts and when we don't feel our feelings, when we don't feel our emotional reactions so that we can heal them. You know, we only stay stuck in these areas when we just refuse to feel. So I would say pat yourself on the back because you guys have cleared this up. I love seeing these cards. So to dive further into the Hanged Man, well, this can be a card that feels like a little bit of a sacrifice, but it's not. We really truly sacrifice nothing when we open up to our feelings and we let go of our struggle. We're not sacrificing anything. We're actually freeing and clearing things up. And now, I mean, if you just look at the image here, now you can see. Now you can see the way the universe works. And it's inside of you. It's in every cell in your body. So, of course, you're opening up to your own inner wisdom. And you can literally just surrender to life and the way life is. You can surrender into the life stream. There's also all these little rune symbols here. If any of you guys are into, if we're into the runes at all, that can be a beautiful process of self-discovery. So let's see, what else with the Hanged Man, and especially in this combination? It just feels like a letting go and a big surrender. It can also be a time of reflecting, like self-reflection. Maybe the message here is that you're reflecting on the past where you did your good grief work and now you're no longer in struggle and you understand the process. Truly understand the process. That's a beautiful awareness. That's a beautiful, clear place to flow from. This card is ruled by Neptune, and that is source energy. That is source energy and consciousness that is constantly recreating. So like I said, a new perspective on life, that high level of perspicacity, and being able to, see in a new way, gain a whole new perspective by looking at in all different directions. Yeah, so that's it. I'm not getting anything else, honestly. I think this is it. This is going to be one of those shorter readings. Which is okay because I think some of them this week have been long. So I would say just look at life from a whole new way, and pat yourself on the back because you've done really good work, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. This is the great energy for starting the new year, actually. This is really beautiful. So, okay, well, with that, I am going to say goodbye and wish you all the best, and I'll be back soon. Okay, thanks, you guys. Take care.